A disciplined mind brings happiness. Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow, death comes. Give, even if you only have a little. It's a good thing to be satisfied with what one has. See them, floundering in their sense of mine, like fish in the puddles of a dried-up stream and, seeing this, live with no mine, not forming attachment for states of becoming. The root of suffering is attachment. A friend gives what is hard to give, and does what's hard to do. They put up with your harsh words, and with things hard to endure. A wise person should be urgently moved on occasions that make for urgency. As the dawn is the forerunner of the sunrise, so spiritual friendship is the forerunner of the arising of the factors of enlightenment. Good friends, companions, and associates are the whole of the spiritual life. It is in the nature of things that joy arises in a person free from remorse. One is not called noble who harms living beings. By not harming living beings, one is called noble. Regard one who sees your faults as a guide to a hidden treasure. Stay close to one so wise and astute who corrects you when you need it. The thing that is disliked by me is also disliked by others. Since I dislike this thing, how can I inflict it on someone else? They blame those who remain silent, they blame those who speak much, they blame those who speak in moderation. There is none in the world who is not blamed. You should train like this. I will have good friends, companions, and associates. A noble one produces an abundance of merit by having a compassionate mind towards all living beings. A true friend is one who stands by you in need. As I am, so are these. As are these, so am I, drawing the parallel to yourself. Neither kill nor get others to kill. Conquer anger with non-anger. Conquer badness with goodness. Conquer meanness with generosity. Conquer dishonesty with truth. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never-departing shadow. I do not dispute with the world, rather it is the world that disputes with me. Purity and impurity depend on oneself, no one can purify another. The calm say that what is well spoken is best. Second, that one should say what is right, not unrighteous. Third, what's pleasing, not displeasing. Fourth, what is true, not false. The world is afflicted by death and decay. But the wise do not grieve, having realized the nature of the world. We will develop and cultivate the liberation of mind by loving-kindness, make it our vehicle, make it our basis, stabilize it, exercise ourselves in it, and fully perfect it. When watching after yourself, you watch after others. When watching after others, you watch after yourself. A spiritual practitioner with good friends, companions, and associates can expect to be wise. As an elephant in the battlefield withstands arrows shot from bows all around, even so shall I endure abuse. Know from the rivers in clefts and in crevices, those in small channels flow noisily, the great flow silent. Whatever's not full makes noise. Whatever is full is quiet. Meditate, do not delay, lest you later regret it. Over there are the roots of trees, over there, empty dwellings. Practice meditation, monks. Don't be heedless. Speak only endearing speech, speech that is welcomed. Speech, when it brings no evil to others, is a pleasant thing. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Your letting go of it will be for your long-term happiness and benefit. Better than 1,000 useless words is one useful word, upon hearing which one attains peace. Ceasing to do evil, cultivating the good, purifying the heart, this is the teaching of Buddhas. If they are neither traceable in the discourses nor verifiable by the discipline, one must conclude thus: certainly, this is not the Blessed One's utterance. In whom there is no sympathy for living beings, know him as an outcast. Recognize these four good-hearted friends: the helper, the friend in good times and bad, the counselor, and the one who's compassionate. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. To support mother and father, to cherish wife and children, and to be engaged in peaceful occupation, this is the greatest blessing. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. As a water bead on a lotus leaf, as water on a red lily, does not adhere, so the sage does not adhere to the seen, the heard, or the sensed. If a man going down into a river, swollen and swiftly flowing, is carried away by the current, how can he help others across? Just as a mother would protect her only child with her life, even so let one cultivate a boundless love towards all beings. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. The enlightened one is deep, boundless, hard to fathom, like the ocean. Delight in heedfulness. Guard well your thoughts. He who can curb his wrath as soon as it arises, as a timely antidote will check snake's venom that so quickly spreads, such a monk gives up the here and the beyond, just as a serpent sheds its worn-out skin. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also this teaching and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation.